Hi, today is Sunday, January 14th, 2024. I am just lying down on the floor, doing nothing. It's a Sunday, so I'm just taking my time, goofing around on the floor. Today, we're going to learn about Canadian ginseng and how they are doing over there. I'm a Korean. I work for Korea Telecom, KT, number one carrier in Korea. But when I retire in 5 years' time, I would like to go to Canada or the USA and work there. And I'm slowly researching what I should do when that time comes. And one of the areas that I am interested in is ginseng because I got to know the ginseng factory owner in Korea, and the industry is quite attractive because not much manual work is required, but the products sell like a hotcakes, and they are priced expensive, so that if you are doing the business well, you could be rich, hands down. But most of the times, that's not the case because of Cheongwan in Korea is doing very, very much well, so that their market share is 90%. So only 10%, maybe their market share is about 50% worldwide. So small companies are competing for the rest of the market share, 50%. Another reason I am trying to read this article is to practice English. I'm gonna read the several subjects of this homepage website to learn more about the ginseng, red ginseng, and some other stuff. But also, I would like to hone in on my pronunciation and speaking skills by trying carefully reading the entire material with emphasis of instant memorization of the new words, good expressions, cliches, idioms, or sometimes the entire sentences that I judge, or I deem very precious to memorize. So here we go. This article is from Ginseng, Ontario, about Ontario ginseng, Canada, right? GinsengOntario.com. Subject is about Ontario ginseng. Okay, so the ginseng industry in Canada is not only the largest field-grown horticultural export crop, but it is deeply rooted in Canadian heritage and history. Field-grown horticultural export crop. Field-grown horticultural export crop. That's a good word too. Field-grown horticultural export crop. Panax quinquefolius ginseng, also known as North American ginseng or NAG, Panax quinquefolius, is native to Canada. It is one of the oldest trades. Ginseng was found growing in the early 1700s near Montreal by Jesuit priests and has been used as a valued trade for 300 years. European settlers shipped so much wild Canadian grown North American ginseng to Asia that by the end of the 19th century it was almost extinct in Ontario. Okay. Ginseng Ginseng is considered an endangered species and is therefore regulated under the Species at Risk Act from 1880 to 1860. The ginseng trade experienced many ups and downs for reasons as diverse as blight and world wars, but since the 1960s, the trade in NAG has been growing steadily, right? Ups and downs, experience many ups and downs, ups and downs for reasons as diverse as blight, that's a disease. The leaves become black and what were desiccated, right? Desiccated and black. Ginseng at one time was field grown in British Columbia, and attempts were made in Prince Edward Island. However, today the bulk of the world's North American ginseng comes from Ontario's fertile soil, grown by independent farmers in former tobacco fields under thick black shades that mimic a forest's canopy, right? Forest's canopy. Under thick black shades or tarps, right? They are called tarps. Very light, well ventilated, but it offers nice shades, cheap material. Under thick black shades that mimic a forest's canopy. A forest's canopy. 人参 or insam in Korean. For centuries, ginseng has been used to support health and vitality. Ginseng has been a part of traditional Chinese medicine and Korean medicine for over 2,000 years. It is a highly sought after for its medicinal properties, widely accepted by both the First Nations and the Chinese culture, where ginseng has long been revered as the miracle man root, which looks like a man and is believed to be good for every part of one. In China, it is always written with the same two characters, man root. Jonathan 2006. Interestingly, the Iroquois called American ginseng Grant Oguen, which translates to resembles man. Okay, resembles man. Ginseng, ups and downs. Field grown horticultural export crop. Field grown horticultural export crop. Why Canadian ginseng is best. North American and Asian ginseng differ in their chemical composition, and each appears to have distinct biological effects. From a traditional medicine point of view, these two types of ginseng are thought to be complementary. For example, the Chinese perspective perceive North American ginseng to be more in, meaning it is used to reduce heat in the body. In comparison, Asian ginseng is thought to be more yang, meaning it is used to raise heat in the body. Heat in the context of traditional Chinese medicine does not have the same connotation as it does in North America. Yeah, if you are in heat, means that you are in rest, right? Your sexual desire becomes very strong, and you are sexually active, and you fuck a lot. So it is called heat, right? But here different, right? Heat. Overall body temperature increases, or at least your body organs function very briskly. Discover all of the health benefits of Canadian ginseng. In Canada, the ginseng industry achieved its largest scale commercial beginning through the efforts of the Hellier family near Waterford, Ontario in the 1890s. Two brothers, Clarence and Albert, began to grow North American ginseng in Ontario with seeds cultivated from wild ginseng. With seeds cultivated from wild ginseng. Well, I feel this expression is very good. It can be used many times. over with seeds cultivated from wild ginseng. With the seeds cultivated from wild ginseng. Our growers are still producing ginseng in southwestern Ontario with its genetic heritage. With this genetic heritage, learn about health benefits. Ontario's first ginseng. Ginseng Ontario. Ontario Ginseng Growers Association. Box 587 1283 Blue Line Road, Simcoe, Ontario, NY N3Y 4 and 5. Telephone number 519-426-7046. Fax 519-426-9087. Email info@ginsengontario.com, and they have Facebook presence too. Okay, so from this page, we learn such expressions as they experienced significant ups and downs, and the field grown horticultural export crop, and with seeds from wild ginseng, with seeds cultivated from wild ginseng, with seeds cultivated from wild ginseng, grown, heat. Let me go to health benefits recipes. Yeah, let's go to recipes. Ginseng root, which has many health benefits, can be consumed in many different ways, from supplements and extracts to powders or best whole ginseng roots. It can be eaten raw, or you can slightly steam it to soften it before adding to your favorite recipe. We've collected some easy and delicious recipes that you can customize based on your own eating habits and preferences. Ginseng beef stew, easy crockpot beef stew. Okay. Ginseng banh mi, ginseng banh mi. Okay, you can eat ginseng in the sandwich or hamburger. Ginseng chai tea recipe pudding. Ginseng chai tea rice pudding. Okay. In the rice pudding, you can put the chunks, small chunks of ginseng. That's what we do in Korea too. Ginseng smoothies. Yeah, we do have ginseng smoothies in Korea too. Ginseng chia pudding. We don't have it. We don't eat chia pudding. Ginseng honey. Yes, we do. But you get fed up easily. Ginseng coffee. We don't have it. So let's find out what ginseng coffee is all about. Ginseng coffee. Why try ginseng coffee? Because it combines the improved focus, attention, and short-term memory boosts of Canadian ginseng with the flavor of coffee. It doesn't get any better than that. It doesn't. That's another cliche, man. It doesn't get any better than that. Yeah, how is your health? Yeah, it doesn't get any better than that, right? Or how is your sexual life? Well, we do it 2 times per day, and wow, that's amazing. How would you do that? Yeah, I take a Viagra, which is cheat to me, and the guy would say, yeah, it doesn't get any better than that. Why try ginseng? Because it combines the improved focus, attention, and short-term memory boosts of Canadian ginseng with a flavor of coffee. It doesn't get any better than that. Ingredients: 1.5 tablespoon Canadian ginseng root. Directions: add about 1.5 tablespoon of dried Canadian ginseng root per cup of coffee directly to your coffee grounds. Brew your coffee ginseng mix with just as you would your normal coffee through a drip coffee maker, French press or pour over. Add cream milk, plant-based milk, sugar or honey to taste. I think plant-based milk means bean milk, right? In Korea, we call it bean milk or tuyu or tudou or doujang in Chinese. Add cream milk, plant-based milk, sugar, honey to your taste. Makes a wonderful addition to espressos, lattes, mochas, and cold brews. I think this is easier said than done, right? Uh, I would recommend or I would experiment with the ginseng powder, and you just use the drip coffee machine like a pour over or filter or espresso or French press instead of using the 1/2 tablespoon Canadian ginseng root, which is bulky and chunky. So that was the recipe. Is that it? That was the end of the recipe. Where to buy wholesale? What's happening traveling with ginseng? Let's find that out. Traveling with ginseng, it is legal to transport cultivated North American ginseng out of Canada, including into mainland China and Hong Kong and Taiwan, according to the Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species, CITES. If you are transporting less than 4.5 kilograms of cultivated North American ginseng root out of Canada, a CITES export permit administered by the Canadian Wildlife Service must be attached to each package. If you are transporting more than 4.5 kilograms of cultivated North American ginseng root out of Canada, a commercial CITES export permit is required. 2. North American ginseng products such as powder, pills, extracts, tonics, tea, and confectionery are exempt and do not require any CITES export permits. Products, right? Raw ginseng roots, you need commercial permits, but ginseng products such as powder, pills, extracts, tonics, tea, and confectionery, right? Confectionery. 3. Authorized Canadian retailers provide necessary documents at purchase for customers, including CITES export permits and commercial CITES export permits. In Korea, we do it illegally, right? We do it illegally. What's the list? Where to buy? Retailers bearing the running root seal on consumer products are authorizing their products as 100% North American ginseng, Panax, quinquefolius, grown in native Ontario soils. So that one. Running Man, right? Running Man. So let's find out how prosperous or vibrant the Canadian ginseng industry by checking out the major players or major retailers in the area. It would be quite informational. Buy Ontario ginseng from our licensed partners. The Ontario Ginseng Growers Association, OGGA, is proud to be partnered with qualified retailers, giving them exclusive rights to print our logo onto their labels. 100% Ontario ginseng, 100% Andalusian, 西洋山 right? 西洋山 100% authentic Canadian grown ginseng available through our licensed partners, G Pharma. G Pharma Canada, Adaptogen Pharma Corporation, 6660 Excelsior City, BC, Soga, L5T 2J2, Ontario, Canada. Dense Pharma root for your health. Dense Pharma root. Herb Pro Original Co. Limited, Herb Pro, okay. Herb Pro, 人参一塔 what? 一山一塔 be planted only once. I don't know what that means. Jepson Enterprise Incorporated, Taiwan. Let me read the Chinese letters for you. 只生卖以纷纷油亨公司 Great Mountain Ginseng Corporation Limited, Niagara. 泰神星 Great Mountain, Scotland, Ontario. Buying Ontario ginseng from certified sellers, right? They are growers, now these are sellers. The Ontario Ginseng Growers Association, OGGA, is proud to promote qualified retailers who display our running road seal on it. Okay, so these are still retailers. Rainy Ginseng Farm, Total Farms, Canadian Ginseng Farm, 化整买须一流品质 Canadian Vita Corporation or Vita, 长春行 长春 Company, 长春 in North America, North China. Forsetter International Trade Inc. 富士杜尚清 Great Land Development Ltd. Tinhing Herbs and Health Food, Royal Jubilee Steeles Avenue, Royal Jubilee Highway 7, Royal Jubilee Finch Avenue, I think they are chain stores. Canadian Ginseng Technology, Calm, right? Calm. Looks like a calm to me. Canada Uncle Bill Group Incorporated, interesting name. So that was the retailers and how to travel outside Korea, outside Canada. Well, Canada is Korea too. We own it, right? We own Canada. OGGA. It was the name of the association, right? OGGA. Come on, man.
충전시켜야 되는 거 아니야 이거?
About OGGA.
응? 이거 충전시켜야 되는 거 아니야?
About
충전기가
OGGA.
있는데?
The Ontario Ginseng Growers Association, OGGA, is a non-profit organization representing the producers of North American ginseng, Panax quinquefolius, who grow, harvest, and sell the root. The association supports research into new varieties of ginseng, new production methods, and harvesting advances. We also develop strategic marketing direction for the industry as a whole, while working with government and industry partners to develop the growing market for North American ginseng. More than 150 growers of the OGGA have the largest production of North American ginseng, Panax quinquefolius, in the world. The association pursues crop protection for industry production issues, communicates market conditions through newsletters and grower reports. That's another good expression because I would like to go also work for this association, right? Communicates market conditions through newsletters and grower reports. Through newsletters and grower reports. Communicates market condition through newsletters and grower reports. So association, this is their major activities. The association or association, both are comparable, The association pursues crop protection for industry production issues, communicates market conditions through newsletters and grower reports, funds research on both the production and use of ginseng, and provides networking opportunities for our members through a variety of social events. Ontario, Canada is the largest producer of Panax quinquefolius in North America. Quinquefolius. The ginseng industry began here in 1704 when Jesuit priests discovered the root growing wild. Since then, Ontario producers have set the gold standard in production and research. What is gold standard here? The clean water and mineral pollution in the southwestern Ontario help to ensure the high quality of Canadian ginseng. Clean water and minimal pollution. Ongoing research enables growers to use biological controls, and recent disease control research has led to the identification of products that will not only reduce the risk of disease in North American ginseng, but will reduce the environmental risk as well, ensuring agricultural sustainable in the future. Nice couple running around, jogging. Health and well-being grown in Ontario. Read the recent research on the health benefits of Ontario ginseng. They are researchers. They look pretty. They are holding Canadian ginseng. Korean ginseng is very thick and big and very potent. Did you know Ontario has size does matter, man? Did you know Ontario has developed and implemented strict guidelines for good agricultural practices, GAP, and is the first ginseng industry to do so? Way to go, man. That's good job. Good agricultural practices. Good agricultural practices. Thank you to our associate members for your support. Associate members, they are not real members, but associated, right? Help. They help each other. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. Scotland Agromart Limited, Sky Sylvite, TD, Total Equipment Rentals, UAP Canada, Underhills Agromart, Vanden Bush Irrigating, AgroSpray, Basi Nengi Group, BNG, Bone Mary Farms, the cooperatives, I think, Canadian Farmland for Soloco. What's that, man? Machinery business. Khan, Syngenta, Good Redden Cluster, Green Lee, Soil Smith Limited, Hunter Steel Sales, Douglas Agricultural Services, Millar's, commercial, I don't know, small letters, let me go. Chartered Professional Assistants, Oakland Shading Company, Plant Products, Premier, Byworks, Ginkgo Enterprise Incorporated, Belgium, Crop Protection Canada, Clark Agri Service, Experience to grow on, CCIC Agri Food Testing North American Inc., Rainmaker Earth, McFarland Rollins Gold, Delta Power Equipment, Durabet. Thank you to the following members for your replant research funding support. What is replant, right? Plant again. Silver members, AgroSpray, Syngenta Canada, Ginkgo Enterprises Inc., Sylvita Agri Services, Scotland Agromat, Sunming Hong, Canada. Bronze members, Bayer Crop Science, Plant Products, Ginseng, Ontario. Okay, so a lot of companies are supporting this association, right? Go back. Meet our growers, meet the board, buyer membership application, associate member application, OGGA merchandise. Yeah, let's go to OGGA merchandise to see what they are selling. Nice t-shirt and bag. Ginseng merchandise. Looking for a great quality gift for your staff, family, or friends? The OGGA now has Ginseng Ontario merchandise available for sale. Just contact the office at info@ginsengontario.com to order. Insulated travel mug. Excellent for cold and hot beverages in lime and black. So that's the lime color, right? Lime and black. Cost $25, taxes included. Not bad. 13 ounce coffee tea mug. It doesn't look good. Cost $20, taxes included. This bag looks good. Tote bag maybe. Insulated cooler bag. Okay. Cooler bag. Capacity of approximately 12 cans. Cost $35, taxes included. Reasonable. Ginseng, Ontario. Print infused lightweight t-shirts. Of course, lightweight, right? T-shirts are usually, most of the times, lightweight. Why wear thick weight t-shirts? Available in royal blue, gray, apple, navy, tomato, and heather gray, right? Heather gray. So that's the heather gray. Women's XS, SM, M, L, and XL. Men's SM, M, L, and XL. Cost $30, taxes included. Well, that's expensive. I don't know why t-shirts are expensive in Canada. In Korea, it's, I don't know, 5,000 won or 10,000 won or 20,000 won. That's like $3 or $7 or even $20 US. Meet our growers. Meet Canadian ginseng farmer Joe Arver. Meet Canadian ginseng farmer Remy van der Slyke. Meet a Canadian ginseng farmer Rob Clarsey. Meet a Canadian ginseng farmer Dan Curresturi. Meet Canadian ginseng farmer Nick Schoenberger. Meet the Canadian ginseng farmer Tom Ksoff, Clark Atkinson, Mark Nuremberger, Trevor Sickle. By the look of their faces, I would like to read this guy's article because he looks quirky, well opinionated, and determined. Meet a Canadian ginseng farmer, Dick Schoenberger. Farmer name, Dick Schoenberger. Farm name, Schoenberger Farms Produce. Farm location, Langton, Ontario. Approximately how many acres are under your care? In a given year, I manage approximately 250 acres. That damn large. 1 acre is like a 3,000평. So 250 is, ooh, man, a lot, man, a lot. 1 acre is 3마지기, right? So about 700마지기. That's a lot, man. That's a lot. How long have you been farming? I grew up on a family farm. I farmed most of my life, with the exception of my early 20s when I went back to university and worked off the farm for a couple of years and then came back. I went back to university and worked off the farm for a couple of years, then came back to what? worked off the farm, right? What other crops do you tend to or work off the farm? So he worked at some other industry, right? What other crops do you tend to? In addition to ginseng, I grow asparagus, cucumbers, squash, corn, soybeans, and rye. Why do you choose to farm? Yeah, that's it. Because it's so huge, he farms other stuff, other agricultural products. I like the challenges that farming brings. Every day is different and it really keeps you on your toes. That's another good sentence. I like the challenges that farming brings. I like the challenges that farming brings. Every day is different and it really keeps you on your toes. Every day is different and it really keeps you on your toes. It really keeps you on your toes. Every day is different. It really keeps you on your toes. I like the challenges the farming brings. Farming is much different than a 9 to 5 job where you can shut your mind off at the end of the day. I'm always thinking of ways to improve and how my decisions today will affect tomorrow. You are CEO, man. I would like to work with you.